encouragement, teach like a champion, love what you do. California Common Core State Standards. Hmm. When interviewing Marilyn Hutchin, former fifth grade teacher, this is what she had to say about the importance of lesson planning. Template. So, from your experience, do you have a set template that you have to use at your school?
No, we don't. Each teacher does something a little bit different.
And how long does it usually take you to do a lesson plan?
Probably I would say maybe 15 to 20 minutes for each subject. Well, I think it's always important to start with something that can catch their attention less, but you just sort of know the objectives because you're used to teaching that lesson.
So, if there is just like one must do in writing your lesson plans, what would that be?
Probably would be to have clear
Objectives in the back,
know why you're doing
yeah,
it.
just to know why you're doing them. But like next, and you have everything kind of laid out for you. And most curriculum nowadays already have the objectives in it,
Right.
so we don't have to do much thinking.
Right.
So,
And I think it's important if you don't know why you're teaching it, your kids aren't going to know why they're learning it. Aha! Did you hear that? A key point there. If you don't know your objective, if you don't know what you're teaching, how are your students supposed to know what they're supposed to be learning? When I think about lesson planning and or unit planning, I take these things into consideration. Who am I teaching? What am I teaching? How will I teach it? And how will I know if the students understand? This is why I think it's important to have lesson plans available at all times, or backwards mapping or scaffolding ideas, and having all those things. Um, because if you don't really know what you're going to be teaching the kids, then you're kind of going to be standing up in front of the classroom wondering what their objective is. And having the lesson plan kind of helps you and keeps you on target. It um, keeps you focused on what you're teaching. I had some objectives, and without these objectives, I don't think I would have been able to um, get what I wanted my children to grasp. So someone to the story. So then I went to the story and I said, "Where morning meets light, rise." What could that mean? What do you think it means? So I had some objectives for this lesson plan, and my objectives were students will be able to analyze the text, students will reflect their own understanding of the text, and students will be able to create images which reflects their interpretation of the text. But without the objectives, I wouldn't know where I was going with it. I would have just. The most challenging part of this lesson was when the children had to relate what they had learned and then create something new. But with a little guidance, they ended up doing a fabulous job. So I would say that unit planning is very, very important. Unit plans consist of concepts and learning goals that are taught over a period of time and are woven together often across subject areas. A unit plan lasts sometimes anywhere between a week to maybe 3 weeks or longer and includes several standards, skills, and desired outcomes for interconnected learning. So, unit planning is very important when it comes to um, meeting the standards specifically. So, remember what this is what objective looks like. If you go by the SMART rule, it'll keep you on target. Be specific, make it measurable, agreed, realistic, and timed. These will help you um, get through lesson planning with ease.